All right, let's do today's Waffle, the waffle-shaped Wordle game. So there's 6 letters in this puzzle. 3 of them going across, three of them going up and down. Each word has 5 letters. Same rules as Wordle. If a tile is green, then that means that it's in the right place in the puzzle. If a tile is yellow, that means it's in the right word in the puzzle, but the wrong place in that word. So this T right here, for example, doesn't have to be in this up and down word because it could be in this word going across. And you might notice, so that's the first thing that catches my eye about this puzzle is that this left word doesn't have a vowel. So I think this T actually can't be in the word. So the T is gonna have to go somewhere else in this word going across. But let's start here. This looks a lot like flash to me. Right off the bat, I see an L and S that have to be in this word. It starts with F, ends in H. It seems like it should probably be flash. I'm gonna write that down on my little notepad over here as a possibility. That doesn't mean it's definitely flash, but I'm thinking flash. If it's flash, that means this word starts with A. Let's not forget that we are saying there's definitely a T in this word because T can't go in this up and down word. So it would have A, maybe A. F is in a really weird spot for this word to start with A, I'll be honest. All right, let's look over here too, because we have a ton of information about this word on the right. Again, probably, I mean, anply would work, but I don't think that's a word. So I doubt this N is in this word. This could be apply. It could be A-P-P-L-Y. No, we only have one P in the puzzle, actually. That isn't. Yeah, we only have one P in the puzzle, so it couldn't be apply. It could be aptly. So the T would go here then. So that makes sense because this T has to go somewhere in this word. So aptly looks really good. So A-P-T-L-Y. So far we've got, so this word, if what I've got so far is correct, should be A blank F blank T. So maybe an I would go here. Something foot. There has to be a vowel here between the F and the T, right? There's no letter that could go between F and T. So we have just U's and I's galore up here. And we do, so. Flush, oh, this could be flush. Unfit. Yeah, so this isn't flash, this is flush. Flush and unfit makes more sense. And I'm pretty sure about, like, those seem really right. So we got these three words making the H of the waffle. And then we have very little information about the top word and the bottom word, but we have kind of a lot of information about the up and down word here because these 2 letters absolutely have to be in the word. So flush, aptly, unfit. Let's do the word bank and see what letters we have left. So we used an I and a U. Okay, I don't know, I'm just gonna write stuff down. All right, U-I-I, S-L-L, T-L-L-N, L-O-P-R-A-R-F are all of the letters that aren't green yet in the puzzle. So I'm pretty confident in these three words, so I'm gonna remove the letters that we used in these 3 words. So flush, we would have used an L, a U, and an S. So L, wow, there are a lot of L's in this puzzle. L, U, S. I think I see 4 of them actually. Okay, flush, and then we had, so the U went here, unfit was N-I-T, so we'll take out an N, an I, and a T, N-I-T. Oh, we had 5 L's. I now have 4 L's in a row in my letter bank here. So T was here. This is aptly. So P, we take out a P and another L. And we still have 3 L's to use, which is crazy to me. And our vowels are an I, an O, and an A. So we got some variety there. Okay, so we've got an O and an L that have to be placed in this word. Which seems sort of weird, honestly. Okay, and so R can't go in this word and I can't go in this word, otherwise they'd be yellow. So we got an L and an O, and then L-O. Does the A have to be in it? I just don't. I'm looking down here. I mean, we have a ton of L's. I'm thinking maybe this could be Holly, but that's not possible because the O's. Maybe Hilly. If this was Hilly, then this would end in L, and this would have to be F-A-L. I'm just gonna say that's Hilly and then see what that looks like. So Hilly would use an I and an L and an L. So the L would go here, and then we'd have an O would have to, and I think an A would have to go here. It would have to be foul because the O can't go here, and that's the only other vowel we have. And I don't think you can have, so foul with an O. I just don't know. And what word starts with F and ends in A? Something might be wrong here. It doesn't seem like this is really coming together. I don't think we have a vowel for this, unless something's got to be wrong. All right, well, I'm gonna start testing stuff actually, because all these yellows are interesting in that you can switch them like this. I'm thinking this is flush, right? This really looks like it should be flush. So I'm gonna switch this L and this S, and they should actually both turn green if what I'm thinking is right. Okay, they both turn green, so flush is looking very probable. It still could be flash, I guess, but we were trying to use the A for something else, I think. And then I was saying aptly here. So the P and the L should switch and both turn green. They did. And then, so the T goes here. So I try to get a 5-star solve, which means I have 5 swaps remaining when I play these. So I try to do it as efficiently as possible. So that was really good. When you can switch 2 tiles and they both turn green, you're definitely not wasting any turns. But when you if I move this T here and then this N moved over here, it's the N's in the wrong place, and there might be a better way to do it. You might be able to turn 2 greens at the same time, and you might end up wasting a turn if you do too many of those. So I don't really want to do that. But like aptly and flush are looking like really good. Why was I thinking that flash wouldn't work? Oh, because we needed unfit here. Okay, well, there's 1,000 L's. We must be able to move an L with something else. Hilly. Unfit. Okay, so I think Hilly's maybe wrong, because it's really looking like this is going to be flush, unfit, and aptly. So maybe Hilly's wrong. I'm going to bring those letters back and remove Hilly. I don't know how much that helps us. I'm not seeing these words at all. It's crazy that there's 3, there aren't that many letters. So what was I thinking? So F-A-L I thought was most reasonable here. F-I-L. Maybe FL. No, that can't be FLA. That can't be flow. This is so weird. Is it possible that unfit is wrong? So what is this word? L. So wait, R. So if R doesn't go in any of these and doesn't go in, it's in this spot right here. So it can't go. It has to be in this top word. So Frola? What word starts with F? And ends in A. I feel like the R probably unfit. This one's really tough. Flora, actually? Flora makes a ton of sense here. I think does this have to be Flora? It must be Flora. So this would be an O, and then it would be, L would have to go down here. All right, I'm gonna take out, so Flora would have L-O-R. So an O, an L, an R. So then we'd have O, something, F, something. I'm thinking L is the pattern that I'm thinking. Oh. Waffle. Does it still give us? Yeah, hilly is still possible, and then awful? Awful? Like, I'm gonna put hilly again. So hilly would leave, I think, A and F, and it would be O-F-F-A-L. I have to check if that's a word. That's such a weird, it looks like it is. Or I don't know, it's not underlined. Has a definition, the entrails and internal organs of an animal used as food. Okay, so it counts. All right, so now I just have to focus on moving these around and hopefully getting a 5-star solve. So I think we got the words. All right, so floor, okay, so let's start with this U. This wants to be an L, and there's so many L's in this puzzle. We must be able to do this. So the U goes here for flush. That stupid little box in the camera is always on my face. I always forget to move it. All right, so if U goes here, we want the T here, we want the N here. So that's a little circle. So that this U, T, L, N makes a little circle where we could turn 4 tiles green in 3 moves. There might be something we can do more efficiently than that, so I'm gonna keep it moving. But all right, so flora, this I wants to be an O. Where are the I's? So there's no O there. Unfit. So nope. The only O is here. I don't think that's gonna work. All right, so this wants to be an R. That's not an R. This L wants to be an F. The other F, yeah, that works. These should both turn green. Very nice. Okay, so this T is part of this loop. I don't think that's gonna work unless we do the whole loop. This L wants to be an N. Same deal, I think. This L wants to be an I. I don't know. T, this is part of this loop. O, this is an A. This wants to be, so this A does want to go here, but it's not Holly, it's Hilly. So this wants to go here. That's a 3. So we can switch these 3, I think. We can switch these 3 tiles and make all 3, like it's only gonna take 2 moves to turn all of them green. So I'm gonna do that. I think that's pretty good. All right, see how that worked? And then this one wants to be an L, Hilly, unfit. So this is another 3, I think. So this I could go here for unfit, and then the L and the R can switch, and that should be very efficient. And then we have the 4 that I was talking about. We only have 3 swaps remaining to get a 5-star solve, and we have 4 tiles, so it's gonna work in 3 swaps. So, so this wants to be a U, we'll do that. This wants to be an L, we'll do that. Switch these 2 and we got a 5-star waffle, baby. That one was tough. I had a tough time with that. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, shoot the video if you don't mind. It really helps with just getting it out to people. And if you feel like watching more sometime, shoot me a subscribe. And I'm doing these all the time. If you have any recommendations for games you'd like me to play, I'd love to hear more of them. I love these little logic games. But enjoy your day, and I'll catch you next time.